Welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Radio Show with Chris, Joe, and Rob. The crew is taking your calls, so dial in at 1-800-808-5548.
And welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Show. You know, time flies when you're having fun. We're up against the last segment of the show today.
Yeah, I just got a text from our Houston Association of Realtors chairman, and he says you're on a Christian station. You go ahead and say Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So,
on behalf of the Real Estate Rat Pack, we have no fear of saying Merry Christmas, everybody.
That is great. That is great. Well, you know, after having some great guests all representing Keller Williams, we figure we diversify and bring in Monica Vaca with Century 21. Monica, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. And yes, we're going for the gold, aren't we? I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here in company of all these fabulous agents. I've known Rick forever. We actually worked together 26 years ago. Oh, my gosh, we've been doing this too long.
Wow. I would never guess from either one of you, by the way.
Well, we had to bring the testosterone level down a little bit in the room here. And thank God.
Well, we've actually tried to get Monica on months ago, and so we're
as busy as she is in the Memorial area, and she's here to defend Memorial area.
That's right. That's what I said when I sat here. I said, I'm going to defend my position. I certainly am.
Well, the Rat Pack hat, we have a claim to fame of bringing on top volume, great, producing realtors. So, it just took our people and her people, a few
to
months
get together
to get all those
correct,
things,
yes.
Worked out. Get on the schedule with each other.
So
I'm humbled
did she
to be here,
negotiate?
guys.
We had to take all the blue M&Ms out. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
All the blue M&Ms had to be taken out. That is correct.
I couldn't remember what we negotiated.
But Monica, let us know a little bit about you, if you don't mind, for all those who are listening the first time, and your new location that you opened up.
Absolutely. Well, I've been doing this for 26 years, and been blessed to be a real estate in the Houston area. I am the broker owner of Century 21, the real estate group. We recently moved a year ago to the Memorial area. We were in the West Chase District before. We are at 13130 Memorial, just 2 blocks down from City Center.
Absolutely, right around the corner
of
from
my
me.
favorite places to go, by the way.
So, I want to just compliment what everybody has been saying and tell you a little bit more about our dynamic city, which I'm sure all of our listeners know. But Houston itself is the most diverse city in the nation. And one of the recent statistics about Houston is that we are the number 5 destination for the international buyer. And this is huge because it's the first time that the city of Houston has ever made this list.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So we are just behind San Francisco, guys. So that is huge. And we're there with New York. So that in itself, so this is where I defend my position about Memorial, right?
And, you don't really have we like Memorial.
No, Houston. So Houston is being the the number 5 destination for the international purchaser at this time. We really need to look at Houston as a whole. I grew up in Katy. I lived in Katy. That's where I started my real estate career, in Katy. And then I moved into town and moved into Memorial, and I've been doing business there ever since. But truth of the matter is that my office services most of the greater Houston area, and it has given me a great perspective to see how this city has grown. Let's not forget about, first of all, Houston itself is a lifestyle.
Right.
Houston itself is a lifestyle because we are totally changed. I mean, City Center, look what's happening in City Center the last 2 years. People 3 years ago thought City Center was going to go nowhere. Oh, my God, all these empty buildings. You can't get a spot in there anymore.
Right.
Not even a parking spot.
Not even a parking spot. Yeah, absolutely. So, and let's not forget about our medical center.
Right.
Guys.
Number 1 on the planet.
Number 1 on the planet. But did you know that the medical center is bringing in 70,000 new employees? So that in itself is giving, the Pearland area tremendous growth. The Houston, the Southwest region, Houston, the Memorial area, just in general, Houston is booming. Houston is booming by leaps and bounds everywhere.
Well, and just to mention, this is, since we're on a Christian station, I can broach this subject pretty easily here. But an interesting point, something that probably wouldn't come up in a normal conversation talking about real estate, but when I was out in California a few weeks ago, one of the deciding factors for this company that I was speaking of earlier, the CEO moving their corporation to Texas, was he said, in a polite way, he goes, Texas just more closely aligns with our philosophical beliefs than California. It's amazing how that does play a factor for people in what they believe. At the end of the day, one thing that I've always been really impressed with in the size of Houston is that, for me, the politeness of the South and the courtesy and all that sort of thing, it is noticeable. I've never been to New York. I've been to Chicago multiple times. I've been to LA now multiple times. It is noticeable. There is a difference in our culture here, and it's a really kind of a cool thing. I've always been really impressed about that with Houston. But to finish that off, with the stat you talked about, number 5 on the list, I'm like, Houstonians love to eat. At one time, we were rated the fattest city in the United States. I think we lost that title. That's a good thing. But the cool thing about the international thing here is, man, we have world-class food. World-class food here. We're not behind anybody when it comes to food.
The restaurant, oh gosh, that's another soft spot. That's another soft spot of mine.
Enough
Chris
about real estate.
knows.
Let's talk about food.
Most people say, man, can she put it down, right? No, that is
I may be skinny, but I can eat, Hummingbirds
Yeah.
consume like 5 times their weight in food. I think I'd do the same thing. So
No, really, the culinary arts in Houston is just unbelievable. Our restaurants are top-notch. And now that we talk about restaurants, it takes us into commercial. Our office does commercial as well, but the commercial real estate in Houston is taking a huge growth as well.
Yeah.
Something that hasn't been mentioned.
Right.
We're getting more and more franchises, new franchises. We're getting more and more, gourmet restaurants, gourmet shops. Everything it's just unbelievable, the growth that our city's having. So, to back up what my colleagues said, it's definitely the right time to buy. It's definitely the right time to sell. To all our sellers out there that are thinking about, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till let me tell you, I'm going to wait till the prices go up more. If you really think about it, when there's more fish on the pond, the fish price drops, right?
Right.
Well,
Absolutely.
Monica, it's funny you bring that up because I actually did a kind of a flow chart where somebody said, okay, you wait for your house to go up another 10%. The house you want to buy, which is $300,000 higher than what you are, is also going to go up 10%. So, you're going to be paying substantially more for the house you want to buy by waiting. So if you're ready to move,
absolutely.
It's a great time.
Absolutely, it definitely is. And, there's very few cities in the nation right now. And just to talk about the Memorial area, let's just take a small zip code at 77079.
Right.
We have increased 2.5% just this last 30 days. In the last 12 months, our prices have gone up 8.5%.
And that's Memorial Dairy, Ashford area. Is that correct?
That's right. I mean, that's the 77079 zip code. And if I go even further in and go to the villages, there's even
Right.
the
Even
numbers.
higher.
The numbers go higher.
Yep.
So please consult an expert.
As Rob says every show, and he hasn't said it yet, but I know it's coming up, so I'll say it for him, is please list your home. We need inventory. But as you mentioned right there is waiting does you no good. Why? Because you're just showing it to more. You have more fish in the pond to go select from, right?
Correct.
So put it on today. The fact that it's the holiday season means nothing. If you want to sell, get it out there.
I can tell you the last 10 years, the last quarters have been our best quarters in at least in the history of my company in
Right.
my business. So, and I think that most of our colleagues will agree with that.
And I think
So
when it
don't
slows
fear
down,
the-
it's because
don't fear
people
the holidays.
choose to.
Yeah,
Slow
absolutely.
down. Said, I want to take time off to be with my family and enjoy the holidays. So that's why it's been traditionally slow. It's not because people aren't there buying. Is that people in the industry are going, I'm going to take some time off.
Yeah, and this is actually, it's a great time for both buyers and sellers.
Right.
Because the sellers can sell them at a good price still. They're not going to, there's not going to be a bidding war to the prices to go down. And also the buyers are going to get a good value right now because, yes, at that time they're going to have to end up paying more, right? So again, it's the best time to be in real estate, to buy real estate, to sell real estate at this time in Houston, and the best city to live in, really.
Oh, I agree with you. You know, and to go on our holiday theme that we're doing today.
Oh, yes.
You know, I definitely want you to let us know about the toy drive that we're doing.
Thank you
Please.
for reminding me. I cannot forget that. Yes, we're actually asking everybody for their donations because we are doing a toy drive for the needy children in Houston. There are many needy children that have either no mother and father, or very many families that don't have the enough funds to buy their children what they need for Christmas. So our office is a drop-off location. We're collecting till December the 20th, and we're actually encouraging everybody, please, get it through the grapevine. Come deliver the toys, unwrap toys. We need toys for children up to the age of 15. And the drop-off location is 713-2. The drop-off location is 13130 Memorial Drive. I'm giving you my number, 13130 Memorial Drive. There you go.
Okay.
13130 Memorial Drive. Please drop off. One of the things we tell everybody, we are so fortunate to be in real estate. All of us in this room, and we're so fortunate to have some very successful years and successful months. But there's a lot of children out there that this time of year do not get presents, they do not have the funds, their parents, or they just don't have a family to give them to.
Correct.
Them. Yeah. So all we want to do, drop them off, please. Definitely get by the Century 21 office. An unwrapped gift for a child up to 15 years old. It'll be great. We're going to post it out there on the internet. We're going to have a great time in delivering these, and we're really going to make some children very happy.
Let's do a quick lightning round. What people want to have people take away from this.
Absolutely, Monica. Let us know your lightning round. Well, actually, before we do that,
got 1 minute.
Fast, we have 1 minute. Monica, let us know how we can reach you if you don't mind.
Absolutely. The number where you can reach our company and my team, the Vaca team, is at 713-278-2555. That number, once again, is 713-278-2555. And you can certainly look us up on the web at Monica Vaca at century21.com.
And then lightning round really fast. Give us 10 seconds or less. What do you want somebody to walk away from the show knowing?
Knowing that it is the best time to sell, put your house on the market, and the best time to buy.
Sounds great.
Theo?
Theo, how about you?
Absolutely. Do it now. Inventory is low, and take advantage of our marketplace.
And I think that has been pretty much the theme that we've had in the whole show. Time flies when you're having fun, and we've been having a lot of fun. Great guests. Go out there and look us up on realestateratpack.com. For all of our guests, for all of our future shows, look us up also on Facebook. We'll have friends. Until next time, we will talk to you soon. We're out.
And you've been listening to the Real Estate Rat Pack. The question is, who's Frank, who's Sammy, who's Dean, and who's the other guy?
Chris is Frank,
I'm
he's
Dean.
Dean, and I'm Sammy.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So tune in to the really big show every Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on 100.7 The Word, KKHT.